right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the Cover Five podcast. We are on to week three, so we're gonna recap week two today. So thanks for joining again. We're starting to get a rhythm now. Excited to talk it all through. I've heard our group chat's been lively. We've got a lot of takes to get off of our chests. So, boys, how we feeling? We're starting to get in the groove now. We're almost in the thick of the NFL season.
Oh, it feels great. Every Sunday, we texted him Sunday. It was like, man, I just can't wait to rot on my couch for the next 7 hours.
Oh yeah.
Like I look forward, like on days like today we're recording on Tuesday. Tuesday is like the worst day ever because it's like I'm so far from Thursday and Monday didn't fulfill me enough. I need football soon. So today's the worst day of them all, but it's good that we're able to meet. So yeah.
Yeah, honestly, we picked the perfect day to do this podcast. It's the one day of the week where,
Yeah.
like Grant was saying, it's kind of like a dead zone because Wednesday it's like,
Mhm.
all right, well, Thursday night football's tomorrow, So yeah, good call by us.
Heck yeah. The weekends in the fall are just the best. Like I'm a big college football guy, and shout out the Aggies. Maybe we'll have a college football little corner. Matthew and I will later. Yeah, Matt's pointing to his Mizzou jersey.
Hey.
But like waking up on a Saturday morning, having football all day Saturday, and having football all day Sunday, having a doubleheader on Monday. I mean, just a beautiful weekend of football, boys. I'm so happy to be alive.
I can't stand the Aggies, by the way. I don't know if you saw me shake my head there when you said that.
Oh, we saw it.
Or I haters will hate.
Arkansas is going to beat them this year, but
yeah.
Oh boy,
haven't beat us in like 10 years, so
hey, don't worry about the past, brother.
Hey, quick random question. Did you guys see the picture of the Tennessee kicker's eyes like right before you kicked it? All right, Grant definitely did because I sent it to him on Twitter. The caption said that his eyes looked like he was about to storm the beach at Normandy. He looked like terrified. It was I just had to mention that.
Can you blame him?
I mean, no. I mean, kind of yes, but it was just funny.
Yeah.
I get nervous for kickers before they play there. Like it's nervous.
College
kickers. They have one job. I get it. Like I get mad. And again, I got Brendan Aubrey, so it's nice to be a Cowboys fan. But like I get nervous for kickers. Like I would totally shank a kick.
Speaking of having one job, how about that Notre Dame holder? Like the difference in the game for the Aggies there.
Love that guy.
You see what the NFL posted about the Colts punter? They're like Colts punter highlights because they haven't punted yet.
Oh.
And it's just him holding the ball every single time they get a field goal or an extra point. Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Very frustrating.
Yeah, we'll get to it, but I was on the topic of kicking field goals. So.
Yeah.
David's pre-triggered here. Let's jump in. We'll get there.
Yeah.
He's literally like, even before we started recording, I think he's in a bad mood today. I think he's just carrying over from the weekend.
No, I'm honestly in a good mood. I was heartbroken when it happened, but again, I'll get to that later. But no, I'm feeling good. I told Aaron I had my post-op yesterday. I'm cleared to be normal again on Friday. There's light at the end of the tunnel. When I got out of surgery, I thought my life was over. I was like, this is how I'm going to feel for the rest of my life. So I'm actually in a good mood.
Good.
I'll take that, Brett.
That's awesome.
Well, we're going to break them down. How this is going to look is we're going to spend more time on our team's games, but we're going to talk about every game here. We're going to try to go a little bit quicker than the last time. But starting right now, Thursday, Grant, let's kick it to you. Commanders 18, Packers 27. Give us your analysis, man.
Yeah, it's tough to allow a tight end to put up like 150 receiving yards. So the defense is still an issue. Although I think we did a decent job. Last year, it was the rushing. I mean, it was our whole defense. Like we were horrible. Like we're getting better week by week with our defense. So that I wasn't expecting to win this game, honestly. Like I came in with confidence, obviously. Like it's the Commanders, you can do anything from last year. But I was like, and I don't know if the Lions are bad, and that's why the Packers look good. But it's just, I think it comes down to the Packers are just really great. Like they're a great built team. And I don't think we're on the same level of the Packers. And the game shouldn't have been close. Like it was like one possession for way too long. Like it should have been, it felt like the game was out of hand, even though we were only down 7-10 points at times. It was like, it just never felt like we had a chance. If you got that same feeling, Jaden didn't play great. He got injured too. I'm not sure he's going to play this week. Debo looks awesome. So I mean, I think it's just we're going to get Eckler. I mean, we got injured too. That's not an excuse, but like Wise out for the season. And then Eckler's out for the season. We had like 6 guys get dropped on injury. I think that's just because we're old. That was the oldest team going against the youngest team. And we were on short rest. And so now the old team, the old heads get like a mini bye going up against the Raiders. So I think we're good for next week, but I wasn't as upset. Like I'm glad we didn't get blown out. It felt like a blowout, but I think we'll be in a good spot. I'm not like disheartened by the result is all. That's my analysis, but I wasn't too upset by it, by the result as like surprising in the moment while it was happening. I was like, you always have hope. It's the team you're rooting for, but even at the end of the result, I was like, I'm not that mad. Like we showed fight. There's bright spots. There's spots to work on, and I think we're going to continue getting better. I'm not worried at all. Our schedule's tough, but I think we'll still end up at the top of our division, actually, believe it or not. But
I'll take
that's a take.
Grant, while I was watching that game, I especially after Austin Eckler got injured, why did y'all trade Brian Robinson? It just felt like you could have used him for some, tough yards and stuff like that.
He's just not good.
You said what?
He's just not good.
He seemed good enough last year. He had like 13 touchdowns. I mean, he's not great, but he's at least like
Bill already broke his career like longest rush in the first game that he played. He can't break. I mean, he can run it up the middle. He can't catch the ball. Like Bill is better than him at every position. In retrospect, like if knowing Eckler was going to get hurt, yeah, it might be good to have B-Rob, but he's just a guy that can run right up the center's butt crack and get you 3 yards. Like that's all you're getting out of Brian Robinson, and nothing more, nothing less out of that guy.
That's fair. I guess from the outside looking in, the trade kind of didn't make sense to me when it happened. It seemed just a little bit like, okay.
Maybe. Oh, really?
I mean, yeah, maybe there was something we didn't know about, like locker room problem or something. But when I watched him,
I think he's a decent like person. I think everybody loved him, but I think it's just Bill stepped up, 7th round pick. We're paying him like $20,000. Brian Robinson, 3rd round pick, hasn't been producing. Eckler was great last year. And then we were just expecting that to stay up. And then, I mean, we still have Rodriguez. He's solid. I mean, he's not anything crazy, but he's a solid guy. But yeah, I don't think that has my concern is not the offense. Like the offense is going to work itself out. We didn't go for it on 4th down like how we did last year. We played way more conservative. Bill's going to get more touches now. Like I'm not worried. My concern is just the defense. Jordan Love threw for 300, and we let a tight end put up like. We made Tucker Kraft look like prime Gronk. It was disgusting. So
yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I mean, if we can keep that down, then we'll be fine. But yeah.
My 2 thoughts of the game real quick. Jordan Love is very fun to watch. He just chucks that thing 20 yards down the field every time. And my preseason MVP pick, don't look now, but he is now 3rd in the odds on DraftKings for him.
Who was it? Jordan Love?
Jordan Love, yeah. I picked him to win MVP, and he's only behind.
Can I get a new pick? Since Joe Burrow got hurt, do I get to throw in a new MVP, like maybe a deep shot?
Nope.
I can't. He's out.
Hey.
I mean, I have no chance.
Live by the toe, die by the toe.
What if it's like a guy that's like plus like 15,000?
Hey, you know what? I was really bored, and I scrolled all the way down the bottom for MVP. Leonard Williams, defensive lineman for the Seahawks, is plus 80,000. So you can pick him.
All right,
put 10 cents
on
it.
New pick.
Yeah.
That's my new pick. I don't think he wasn't on pace anyway. We'll get to that later, but
yeah.
But either way, I'm still high on Washington. I have high hopes. I think Green Bay is like a great team. I think they're the best team in the NFL right now, like without a doubt. They smashed the Lions and smashed Washington. Like they smashed the teams that played in the NFC Championship, or I guess the NFC quarterfinal, whatever that's called, division round. So I mean, and it was convincing on both sides. So they're the best team. They're the team to beat. So
valid.
I think that's more of a testament to how great Green Bay is than how overrated Washington is. That's all I took from it. It's all going to come down to who plays who in the playoffs and where that's played at. So, yeah.
shout out Micah Parsons. I mean, that's just
Ooh.
every single play that guy's disrupting.
Our
Making
O-line will get healthy too. That's the thing. We have 2 out. And we have a rookie at right tackle. So he was getting absolutely murdered. So
Connerly.
we'll get better. I have I'm super hopeful. We're gonna get better. O-line's gonna get healthy. We're gonna get better.
Brett, do you need to like talk through some stages of grief watching Parsons? Is there anything you need to get off your
man.
chest?
dude. Yeah, it's like getting heartbroken, like getting broken up with, and then like your ex like gets with like a more attractive, more handsome. That's the same thing. More successful, like
DiCaprio gets with DiCaprio. That's what it is.
Well, no, he's kind of weird, so I don't think it would
No,
be
true.
the same.
Yeah,
It
it
just
just be
better in
my
every
age.
way.
Y'all old heads.
Yeah,
If you were 24, 25, it would work with DiCaprio.
Okay, my
Exactly.
bad,
Yeah.
my
So
40.
so really, this metaphor is more like if your girlfriend got with like Jokic or someone like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
we talk all sports here on the pod. No, but like afterwards in the post game when the Packers fans were like chanting like "Thank you, Jerry," like I think I just have to be just like I'm just happy for Mike. You know, you just
Yeah.
seem you know what, we had our good times. You moved on to greener pastures. You're probably out of my league. That's okay. I'm gonna be happy for you. Is it gonna hurt always? Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Very good play on words. Greener pastures, Green Bay. I like it.
It's true.
Green Bay
And I'm
Red.
feeling blue.
Mm-mm.
Bar. Yeah.
Hard. Do we think the Packers are the best team in the league?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I don't think it's close. Because compared to how if the Lions game was close to the Bears, I wouldn't say that. But since the Lions show that they're actually still the Lions, it's like, oh, this makes that Packers win look so much better because they absolutely dominated them on defense.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's jump ahead here. We're gonna jump towards the Sunday slate, boys. Week 2 Sunday versus week 1 Sunday was like they're both fun, but like almost all the games went over.
Ooh.
It was points galore. The witching hour was glorious.
Yeah.
I mean, the NFL's got to figure out the whole 9 games in the early slot, and then
Yeah.
games later. It's insane. But those 3.5 hours were electric. So we'll start with Rams Titans. We'll go through these quicker, but takeaways from that game: Rams Titans.
Cam Ward's the guy. He looked good. Rams look solid. That's pretty much it. Like the Titans aren't a good team, but Cam Ward, if you're a Titans fan, it's like solid guy. That was the jump you wanted to see for week 2. That's pretty much all I got out of it. Rams look solid too.
That throw all the way to the other side of the end
Oh.
zone. Very
Throw of the
impressive.
year.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams, Puka look solid. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd say Rams are winning the division.
oh,
I know I
100%.
picked the 49ers in the team draft earlier. I think I was a little spooked out by the Matthew Stafford back thing because,
So
you know, a quarterback going down kind of screws you there. But they're clearly the best team in the division.
It's a 3-way tie right now. Arizona's 2-0 too.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see what Arizona is by Halloween.
Is that not a 2-way tie? Also known as just a tie.
Out of here.
It's okay, we're working on that.
The game was closer than the final score said. It was
Yeah.
the whole game, and then the Rams got a few late touchdowns. So I think the Titans are a lot better team than they were last year. I think the Rams are legit. But yeah, rookie quarterback, what can you expect? He's coming along. So if I'm a Titans fan, I think I'm optimistic.
Yeah, coming from the worst team in the league, and they have a solid team. Like I think they're gonna like surprise. They're gonna be one of those teams that beat. I don't know their schedule, but they're gonna beat a good team, and it's gonna shock everybody. But it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
I agree.
sure. All right, Jaguars, Bengals. Bengals 31, Jaguars 27. A lot from this game. What are our thoughts?
Okay, well, I said that the Jags were gonna win or go to the Super Bowl. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're horrible. They're absolutely terrible. No, I take everything back. Trevor Lawrence sucks. Travis Hunter sucks. Brian Robinson's scared of I don't think he likes playing football.
Okay.
The defense is horrible. Jake Browning. I mean, you could put me at quarterback on the Bengals, and I could throw for 400 yards. I think so. It doesn't matter who's playing quarterback over there, and the Jags suck. So that's my analysis. And I'm sorry I ever said the Jags are going to win anything. Trevor Lawrence should be hung. Yeah, he should be hung.
Wow.
in Jacksonville. He's horrible, and they should bench him and just tank.
Grant just got us deplatformed from YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron, I was about to say like to make sure you clip the part where Grant talks about like I could throw, because when we're all
Yeah.
together in January, we're gonna see him actually throw, and everyone's just gonna roast him. I've never. Actually, weren't you a quarterback?
Yeah, I was a quarterback. Yeah,
Okay.
I could throw for 400 in the NFL. Jamar Chase and T Higgins.
Okay, Uncle Rico.
Throw it in their direction. It's gonna be. You're gonna get 400 yards. You don't even try that hard.
Side note: when David got married, we had a flag football game. I don't know, Bert, you may have been there. I'm pretty sure Grant threw for 400 yards in that game.
He
Nice
did
in that game too.
Hey, Grant was.
And the other team was cheating. They had the UTSA strong safety out there, and I was dotting his. Yeah, I mean, come on, what are we doing here?
What, Brett?
Should be in the NFL.
I feel like we played pretty well and we beat him, right?
We did, yeah.
No, we won.
Let's go,
Yeah.
boys. We were in our prime back then.
You guys were keeping stats in a flag football game?
We were.
100%.
We were.
I was no, I just graduated high school. Yeah,
okay.
so I was still I was right at the end of football season. I was still, throwing 500 times a day. Yeah, we were good.
Another side note: we played one of the greatest flag football games in 2016 against A&M and UPS.
Aaron, why would you bring that up on this?
Because it was so great. I know we lost, but we beat them every time after that.
Yeah.
Tag them on TikTok. They got it on TikTok. You got to tag
Let's go to
them.
the next
The
game.
one that mattered, we won. Let's go.
Well, hey, you know what, Brett?
Back to the game.
Hey, real quick, what happened the year after, though? Right, Aaron? Am I right?
That's what I'm saying.
I forgot. I don't even care about that. Aaron, what are your thoughts on Joe Burrow's toe?
Whenever players injure their toe, I'm just like, can we not play through that? You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know, man. I think I wanted to say something about the Jags. Can I change my offensive rookie of the year?
Nope. All picks are locked in, man.
Because Mbuka, I guess we'll get to that game, but Mbuka, I think in that. But nah, I had the Jags in our parlay too. I think the Jaguars coaching, there was a lot of questionable coaching like decisions too in that game. They should have kicked they should have kicked that field goal. They probably still would have lost because they went down and scored, but still, the Jags are they're in shambles. So
have you ever broke a toe?
No, I've never broke my toe.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Kobe broke his pointer finger, still played through it. So
that's fair. That's
two very different appendages.
Yeah. Very different.
You sound like
it supports the whole weight of your body, and one does
the other one you can just take with your other finger.
Right.
Aaron, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm getting on you too much. I'm gonna stop.
No, it's okay, brother. It's all good.
I gotta say, I feel bad for Joe Burrow. But this is what happens when you spend so much on wide receivers and nothing on offensive line.
True.
And
I agree.
it's kind of he's the one who advocated for keeping both of them, so he owns some of that as well.
Yeah, that meme from the 2020 draft where it's like Joe Burrow, Penei Sewell, anybody, and he's like blocked versus Joe Burrow, like a random.
Because they took Jamar Chase over Penei Sewell, I think it was what the pick was.
Like 2 picks after.
Yeah. Which Jamar's clearly top 3 wide receiver in the league.
He is
worked out that part, but they really needed to hit on an offensive lineman and they just haven't.
Yeah, it makes no sense to invest what they've invested in Joe Burrow and then do basically nothing to protect that asset.
Yeah. But I hate it as an NFL fan. Totally. I'm the biggest Bengals hater. I call them the fraud goals. But yeah.
Yeah, Grant, that was the meme I was talking about. Right on cue.
Say it again really quick, Grant. It showed for like 2 seconds on my screen.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I thought it was showing for way longer. Yeah, it was the old Penei Sewell, Jamar Chase.
Penei Sewell, slot receiver too. I saw some clips last year. True. I don't know. Could have worked out.
Wait, really? Podcasting. Yeah. I mean, hey, the Lions ran that one play last year where they handed off to him. He stood for him like 7 dudes.
Yeah.
I've never seen this.
Yeah. Really? It's been there. This is like a meme they showed like when they were debating who to draft.
Yeah, it was like everywhere. It was like, oh yeah, you can take Chase, but then wait, Grant, this meme is wrong.
It's not right.
Why is Sewell the one catching the
right?
Yeah, it should be flipped. This should be flipped.
So yeah, it's supposed to say option A, Burrow, Sewell blocking, and then the receiver says.
It should say Sewell blocking, and then any wide receiver on the wide receiver.
I like this better.
And Jamar Chase,
I do too.
any right tackle, whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was
Jamar
our Bengals Jaguars analysis. Great stuff. Let's move on. Let's throw in another one of our teams here. Aaron, we're gonna kick it to you. Big win this week for your boys. Patriots 33, Dolphins 27.
Oh yes, sir. I was happy that we won. However, we beat the Dolphins by 1 point. So when I was rewatching just the highlights, our secondary is trash. Of course, we have Christian Gonzalez out. I forgot the corner's name that's replacing him. His last name's Austin. I forgot his first name. He's terrible. Tyreek Hill was running circles around him. Tyreek had like 109 yards. Tua looked decent against us, which should say something about our defense. Well, really just our secondary. We have the most sacks out of any defense in the league right now at 9. So it's not our line or D line. It's our secondary. But the offense looked good. Drake May had no turnovers. Ramondre Stevenson actually looked good. Not rushing, but in the receiving game. So overall, we got the dub. Can't complain, but definitely need to tighten up the secondary. Or Christian Gonzalez needs to come back. So, but that was my take on it. Huh?
What's his status? When's he back?
I honestly have not heard of when he's coming back, but I did DM him on Instagram that I need him to come back soon, though.
I'm sure he read that. Yeah.
You're one of those guys?
Yeah. He only has about 200 and something K followers. He's
okay. He could have read it. Tell him to follow Cover 5 Podcast on Instagram.
Do you message Tom Brady on his birthday?
No. Did I?
I'm just asking.
Oh, I'm like, no.
I always do because it's the same day as my mom's birthday. So
shout out moms.
First I DM Tom Brady, say happy birthday, brother, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's my mom's birthday. And I go over there, happy birthday.
Priorities. That's right. That makes sense.
Man's got his priorities straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron, that Patriots Dolphins game was like crazy in the second half. Punt return, kick return. It just kept coming up on red zone, and I was like, "What is going on?" But I was happy the Patriots won because I picked them in our pick 'em. So that's all I have to say about that game.
Yes, sir.
It's a road win in the NFL. Can't apologize for a win.
And divisional road win at that.
That's true. Yeah. We always do split with the Dolphins, though. I was
gonna say, you guys always lose in Miami.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Nice. Any other thoughts on this game, boys?
Nope. I got nothing.
Well, we'll move on. We can go quick on this one. Ravens 41, Browns 17.
Good win, Ravens.
Yeah. Browns defense looked solid for like the first half, and then they just lost all hope, and it was over. So
yeah.
Is it time to put in Dylan Gabriel?
Nah, wait like Nah.
I mean, what do you have to lose though?
I mean, nothing. But just let Joe have some more fun. You know, he's 40. Yeah. He's kind of fun to watch. Just let him play.
I mean, you say that as an unbiased fan, but if you're from the Broncos fan perspective, you're like, yeah, throw the rookie out there. Like, you let him get some playing time. Like, we suck. Who cares?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, that's my only thought is like, let him rip it. Let him get some experience. Nobody has any expectations for how. I mean, the only concern is like people are going to be chanting Shedeur if he has one bad game, but that's going to happen no matter what if Shedeur's on the roster.
Yeah, no, I would love to see Sanders get to play a little bit, but I didn't understand Myles Garrett saying that it was embarrassing and stuff when he had the opportunity to leave, but he re-signed with them.
Yeah, it's
kind of what you signed up for, man. It wasn't.
He was going to get paid that amount at any team in the NFL he wanted to go to. I do not understand why he was like, yeah, I love I mean, not having to change your life is nice, I would assume, like from a human perspective, but
yeah, I'd love to live in Cleveland personally.
Yeah, Cleveland, you get to hang out with Dan Gilbert. Seems like
a great guy.
Yeah. There's a lot to do there, I'm sure.
On Myles Garrett, back when I was at A&M, my dad, and we played basketball at the Rec, and my dad somehow got matched up guarding Myles Garrett for a few possessions, and he always talks about it. But like, there was one possession where They threw Myles Garrett an alley-oop, and if you haven't seen Myles Garrett play basketball, he's a baller, like legit. He's good. You know, he's jacked, but he's also like 6'5" and can jump and just a good athlete. But my dad, like, he said he thought about like going up and trying to like, swat at the ball as he's bringing it up, or foul him or something. But he thought better of it, and I thank my dad to this day, because it's like, could you imagine just how bad you'd feel if you like are like land under him and like the guy hurts his Achilles or ankle, and there's some like 50-year-old man that did it at the rec center. Like,
yeah, Steve's
so bad.
Steve's like standing over him, flexing and stuff.
Does the AI step over? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
Yeah, Ravens are good, Browns are bad.
Yep.
Pretty much all I got there. Next one, another just kind of good team versus bad team blowout. Bills 30, Jets 10.
No comment.
Josh Allen died for a second. I'm glad he's okay. Yeah, Justin Fields got a concussion. That's really.
Yeah, I feel bad for Justin Fields because he played so good that first game, and then
he reverted back to. He was not playing well this game though.
He's he's horrible. Bills are good. Next.
Yep.
I concur.
I think by the transitive property there, this will be the next game we go to. Seahawks Steelers. Are the Steelers bad? I mean,
they're bad.
The Jets look good, and then they lost to the Steelers by 2 touchdowns. They lost to the Seahawks by 2 touchdowns.
Well, one was the blunder.
Yeah.
It was close to the blunder.
Yeah, that special teams thing where they just let
blunder, like really, that was like, oh, the game's over. Like I bet on the Seahawks to win or to cover, and I think that they're like 4.5 point underdogs or something like that, ridiculous. And it was like I was like I'm safe. This game's out now, and I mean, Aaron Rodgers isn't that good. Sam Darnold did what he had to do. It wasn't. It was honestly a boring game for how high scoring it was. It dropped like 50 points or something close to that, and yeah, it wasn't. It was like nasty football. It was just gross football to watch. It was not fun. And like a Ravens Bills game, high scoring. It was just gross high scoring football. It was.
Yeah, I saw Kenneth Walker scored a 19-yard run on 3rd and goal, which is just like what. Just 3rd and goal on the 19-yard line, and he ran it in. That to me sums up that whole game. It just doesn't make sense.
Cooper Kupp had a good game. I was glad about that.
Who?
Cooper Kupp. I know he's kind of irrelevant, but I'm glad he's actually doing decent over there.
So the kickoff rule, I should know this. Can someone describe to me the details of the kickoff rule this year versus last year?
It's a live ball.
Is it the same?
I think the live ball is the same. The only difference is the touchback goes to the 35 now as opposed to the 30 last year.
But that's why they're trying to do the little pooch kick, right?
Exactly.
So,
yeah, because if you kick it in the landing zone, that 20-yard area, and it goes to the back of the end zone, then it's out at the 20 instead. So 15-yard difference.
Yeah, because it's like every single kickoff was through the end zone.
Exactly. Yeah. Like the kickoff basically wasn't even a play anymore. Just through the end zone, just give it to them at the 30. But now it's like, okay, well, if you do that, you're just conceding, giving it to them at the 35. So you'd rather take the risk, kick it in the landing zone, return it, play coverage, try and tackle them before the 35, or hope that it bounces and then goes into the end zone.
Which I like it. I think it promotes more points. And like I like the rule. Like I think it was just weird last year to get used to it, but the rule is cool. Like every single kickoff, like I'm on the edge of my seat. Like, oh, are they going to take this out? How far are they going to run it? Oh, if they get it to the 45, like they basically got a field goal. Like that's how I feel.
Plus, honestly, like the whole safety thing, like it is way safer because they're just right in front of each other instead of running 40 yards and crashing into each other.
Yeah.
Well, and go Matt.
Yeah, the only thing they need to fix is instead of the onside kick declaring it, I think they need to switch that to be like a 4th and 17, something like play like that.
I don't like that at all. Only because if you do the 4th and 17 and then someone gets like illegal contact or something, okay, now it's an automatic first down. That's the only reason.
That's true. I didn't think about the kind of phony pass interferences.
Yeah, because then you can do the thing where a quarterback underthrows someone by 15 yards and then the defender crashes into him. And now
it's kind of like drawing a foul in basketball.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't want to add that in. It feels too gimmicky.
You just turn off penalties and it just is a brawl out there.
Yeah. Well, then the defense just grabs everybody.
Yeah, they got to find a way though.
Yeah.
Because I think just not having the onside kick, especially without a surprise onside kick, it feels impossible to get.
Yeah, it's like a 1% chance that you
I've got it.
Which the Panthers just did.
This year they got one.
Yeah,
they got one this week. Yeah, you didn't watch the 3:00 games.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
a
they got
little
one.
locked in on some other games.
Yeah, Matt was preoccupied.
That was locked in.
Very
Yeah,
understandable.
my wife was working. I had 3 kids by myself, locked in
Yeah.
on Chiefs.
It
Phone on
was
Do
the
Not
most
Disturb.
useless onside recovery, though. They got it
Oh.
and then did absolutely nothing with it. So you didn't miss much.
Okay.
But that was the first one since the new rule change. So
Okay, good to
that's
know.
why it's on top of our heads.
Yeah.
Last take on the Seahawks. I think they could be sneaky good. Like,
No.
by that I mean fringe playoff team, because I think they have a great defense. I mean, Sam Darnold's not good. Like their ceiling is they're going to get blown out in the first round of the playoffs, the wild card round. But I do think that they could be a decent team.
Yeah. I mean, now with the 7 playoff teams, a bad team is going to make the playoffs. That just kind of is like the way it is in both conferences. Not to like rag on Josh Allen, but I think I saw like 75% of his playoff wins are against 7 seeds. So it's against teams that wouldn't have made the playoffs like 6 years ago. So something to keep in mind with the Josh Allen debates.
Wow. Hot take.
I love it, David.
Yeah, you're welcome, Matt. That was really,
Let me write that down.
No,
yeah,
we'll get to the Chiefs.
I'm very impartial. I'm very fair.
This is like that.
We'll get to the Chiefs.
I'm
Don't
on the
you worry,
Burger
Matt.
today, but this is like David like a blood, and this is Matthew a Crip, like holding
Holding hands.
gang violence.
Josh Allen. Yeah,
No, it's the white guy and the black guy. They're
Yeah.
like buff, like shaking hands.
Yeah,
You know
Cover
what I'm
5
talking about?
podcast does not promote gang violence.
We do not.
I'm gonna put that out there.
Gang violence, racism.
Sir,
Not on
Say
this
no.
podcast.
All right, next game. We can go quick through this one too. Niners 26, Saints 21.
Okay, let's do one sentence for this game. Okay, and actually just one sentence. Mac Jones can be just as good as Brock Purdy if he has Kyle Shanahan. Period.
It's a really long sentence.
Hey, it's the one sentence.
It's like the Charles Barkley and everybody said he's
Words.
like, I got 30 words.
He says like 9 words.
Yeah. He was like,
Yeah.
that remind me of.
I'll say the same thing David said. Kyle Shanahan, quarterback whisperer. That's all I got on that one.
Spencer Rattler is the same as Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I like that.
2 OU guys. Caleb replaced Spencer Rattler.
Better than Caleb Williams. Aaron, what's your sentence?
I hate Mac Jones. I don't have that.
No, that's good.
That's your one sentence.
In my franchise for that year, that 2 years.
No, Aaron, that's too much. That's too
I
much.
don't have
you're not.
Yeah, whoa.
Just
One
keep it at
sentence.
I hate Mac Jones.
It was
I-
close.
I hate Mac Jones. That's it.
No, and before that, I don't know, comma, I hate Mac Jones.
That was perfect.
My sentence will be Niners, comma, playoff contender when healthy. If healthy.
Nice
All right, moving on. This will be me. Cowboys 40, Giants 37.
Thriller.
So here are my thoughts. First of all, electric game, super fun. Gosh, it is just a blast. It lasted so long. Like you get overtime, you get long kicks. This is exactly who I thought the Cowboys were going to be. Like I'm actually weirdly more pessimistic about the season after this game than I was after week 1, because I think we're going to look back and the Giants are a horrible team, like just really, really bad. You know, Jackson Dart's not going to save him. Russell Wilson, we know who he is. Although he did have a pretty electric dime to Neighbors there at the end. How do we not stop that crazy? But that game is the Cowboys in a nutshell in 2025. They're really fun. The offense is electric. Like the media is going to talk about them. They're going to look at Dak's stats. They're going to say OCD and I'm blanking on his name. Pickens, Ferguson, and all the weapons. It's going to be awesome. Like the media is going to love them. Their defense is absolute trash. It makes the Micah thing hurt all the more. And it's going to be fun. Like we're going to have division matchups, and Grant and I are going to talk. And the score of the Commanders Cowboys game is going to be like 45-17 35.
Yeah.
And
Or 9-6. That's my thing. I think the Cowboys played to the level of every single one of their opponents.
Interesting.
Because they played who they played last week? The Eagles, right?
Yeah.
And they played them great.
Mhm.
Like they had a chance to win the game.
I think the Eagles played all their opponents, though. But that's my take there.
Yeah, true.
Right.
But I also think we blew out the Giants. I mean, convincingly beat the Giants. And y'all had like the second best game of the year against them. Like I think y'all will just be in every single game, no matter what. That's my take with the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think so. Kind of just to wrap up my thoughts, like fun game. The Cowboys are a fun team. They're not going to go anywhere. Look, if you look at their schedule, Giants at home, who Dak hasn't lost to in forever, it should be an automatic win. It was in doubt the entire time. So I don't think the Cowboys are good. I think I'm going to approach Cowboys games as, hey, this is fun, right? I'm not seriously like feeling like we have any chances for the postseason at all, which is kind of a liberating feeling. I'm just going to approach every game like, hey, any win that we get is a fun win, and they're a fun team. And if you have the players on your fantasy team, you're going to like them. Never start their defense. But overall, I think that's the Cowboys like are what we thought they are. Great on offense, no defense. They're not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, the Cowboys are just a more extreme version of what we thought the Bengals were going to be this year. That's my take.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a great take. Yeah, I mean, y'all had Russ looking like prime Peyton Manning. Honestly, he had 470 something passing yards. I was like, dang. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to add. Alex Rodriguez, shout out to you. Sorry about your team. I'm in it with you because I picked them in the team draft. So hopefully, they can turn it around for us.
Shout out to our fans.
Yeah, shout out.
Nah, I think I was just gonna say that when it comes to like football, this is like everything you want a game to be like. Like when you're watching it. I'm not a Cowboys fan. Again, I hate the Cowboys, but one, I have Dak on my fantasy team, and two, I have Cowboys in the team draft. So I was rooting for them like I was a fan. And like that Brandon Aubrey like field goal at the end to tie it up. But I was on the edge of my seat. And I don't know. It was just a great game. And yeah, man. I think every Cowboys game, unless they play a really bad team, will be exciting.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I think the craziest thing was like them being like, oh yeah, we're totally fine with kicking a 65-yard field goal. We'll just run the ball.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, everybody was like, what? And Brandon Aubrey was like a no doubt kick. I was like, oh man, like what I would do to have Brandon Aubrey on my team to guarantee if you cross the 50-yard line, you're coming away with 3 points.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, that would be amazing just to have that in the bag.
I'll give you Brandon Aubrey for Jaden Daniels right now.
Straight up.
You could probably take. There's 3 people you can't take. I would trade anybody else for Aubrey. I think
that's a hot take.
Oh wow.
Last thought. I think I want to get ahead of a take. I heard something that they changed the footballs for the kickers this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like I think this is going to be something that continues on through the season. Of like you get with the new kickoff rule, a lot of times these teams are starting closer to the 35 and 40, and then you just got to get to like the 40-yard line. You got to get 20 yards to get a field goal. I think we're going to see like we are for sure going to see the record broken this year for what's it 67 yards right now.
66, I think. Yeah.
I'm going to say that there's going to be a 70-yard field goal kick this year.
I mean, we had one in preseason, right?
Yeah, the Jaguars kicker, I think it was.
Yeah, Cam Little.
Yeah,
and that was outside in like a human environment.
Yeah.
What is it with the footballs that are different? I knew they did that, but
so the kickers can basically prep them however they want to, and in the past, teams weren't allowed to have them at their facility and practice with them throughout the week and do like whatever they want to them, but now they can. So they can like inflate them however they want. I saw something put it like in the dryer. It like does something to it to make it like basically like juiced up more, like more pop to it. So
I mean, that's what you can do that in high school and college. So they're just like, yeah, might as well. Brings more points, more views. This is how the NFL looks at it.
Yeah.
I feel like there's going to be some sort of controversy about this, though. Like
for
someone's
sure.
going to take it too far because there aren't enough rules around it. So
Uh-huh.
people are going to be thinking, okay, how can we get an extra edge fit for it? And then they're going to have to implement a rule like you can't do whatever.
See, I don't think because kickers are so. If Brandon Aubrey missed a game winner in the wild card round against the Packers, they're going to call Brandon Aubrey terrible, and nobody's going to talk about the rule. He can go 50 for 50 from all year and then miss one kick in the playoffs to win the game, and then they'll be like, who cares about the rule? He missed the one kick. I think that's the only volatile thing is kickers. Like everybody wants to see a kick go through. I don't think you'll see a complaint about it.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen missed kicks. Accuracy is not changed, right?
Yeah.
Like you still get straight. I think the distance is the biggest thing that's changed now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And real quick with the kicking thing, I saw today last year in one of the games, there was a kicker who had his like kicking ball all week and practiced with it and everything. But then during the game, during a kickoff, the other team returned the kickoff for a touchdown and they kept the ball. And then it like with 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter, it was like he had to make a game-winning kick, but it didn't have like his special ball. He had to use a different one and he missed. And it was like this whole thing about it. So I just thought that was interesting.
Little gameplay there.
Yeah, gamesmanship, love it.
And they returned it and kept the ball.
Huh. Cool. Well, that was our kicking corner.
Yep.
Shout out to the kickers. Next game here. Lions 52, Bears 21. I would just like to say that for my Hail Mary pick, I had Lions over like 29.5 points. I should have put it at 49.5.
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly. Hey, they were like pouring it on Ben Johnson. They were like not holding back. One of their celebrations was one of his like trick plays, the one where they like pretend to fumble. That was one of their touchdown celebrations.
Oh, wow.
It was honestly Ben Johnson. I don't know if y'all saw his like introductory press conference, but he kind of came in swinging. He was like, "Oh, I can't wait to beat Matt LaFleur." He was like talking a bunch of trash, and then like a couple days later, Matt LaFleur said like, we're not friends because there was like a reporter that asked Matt LaFleur about it, like, oh yeah, like your buddy Ben Johnson kind of giving you a hard time. It's like, no, like we've never spoken before. Like I don't know that guy. And Ben Johnson was just like throwing shade at him like right out of the gate. So I feel like Ben Johnson's getting humbled a little bit with all the stuff that he said like right when he got hired. And he's realizing Caleb Williams, he's talented, but Ben Johnson is the kind of offensive coordinator that, you know, he calls plays a specific way and he wants you to run it that way. Like Jared Goff did very well. Like, hey, just do this and that's it. Caleb Williams, we know he loves the color outside of the line. Yeah. He's like, all right, I'm going to kind of freestyle a little bit. So I'm concerned because I picked them in the team draft, and that's one of my biggest regrets of my life already. 2 games in. So
the team draft is looking rough, my friend.
Looking horrible, but I'm not going to get too much into it. I'll save it for when we talk about it. But I look at that like 3 times a day and just die a little bit inside.
Do you think it's more Bears bad or Lions good?
Caleb Williams.
Both.
Bears bad.
Yeah,
Both.
Bears bad.
I think the Lions are great still. I think the Bears are just as bad as everybody expected them to be after week 1. I think that's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tanner, what was your Caleb Williams take there?
Oh no, he just doesn't look good at all. Nothing more to say about it. I mean, he misses so many throws. So many times they show like the replay, there'll be a receiver open, tight end, and he just doesn't throw it, holds on to it. I don't know. He's just not good, in my opinion, from what I've seen.
I think that the Lions are going to be like Lions and Packers at the end of the year, where we could see that be like a playoff game, like maybe like a championship game. So I think the Lions are really good.
Great.
All right, on to the next one. We'll make David wait a little bit longer just to gather his thoughts and mystery. Before we're gonna go to Cardinals 27, Panthers 22.
If y'all watched the last drive of that game, Bryce Young got saved by like 7 penalties.
Oh my gosh. I literally thought the NFL was rigging it so they could I was like, what is happening?
I thought that too.
They just got donation after donation. It was ridiculous. Yeah.
I had one of my friends over and he was like, "Is Bryce Young good?" I'm like, "No, I don't think he's good." Well, he did this last year, then he got benched, and then he came back and finished out decent. But I don't know what it is with Bryce Young. I don't know what
I'll tell you what it is. He's bad at football. Is what it is. He's not good. And McMillan is going to make him look like he's semi-decent because that guy will come down with any football thrown in his direction.
I didn't know he was that good.
I didn't think he was going to be that good, but this guy's a beast. This guy catches everything.
Yep.
Everything. He's severely underrated. Like if he was on a top 5 offense, this guy would be putting up crazy numbers. But he has Bryce Young who can't even see over his center throwing to him. He's just guessing where McMillan's at. Like I genuinely think Bryce Young is like, I think he's over here, and just lobs the ball in his direction. He's going to come down with it every time, which is nice. And my only other comment is, actually I have 2. The Cardinals, not good. Second one is Hunter Renfrow. He's back. Those are my only 2 things. He's back.
2 touchdowns, right?
Yeah, 2 tutties.
Garbage time, but hey, it counts.
Yeah. Touchdowns are touchdowns in the NFL. Not easy.
All right. Well, we still got 2 guys left on the hot seat. We got 2 L's to talk about. We're gonna go to David first. Final score: Colts 29, Broncos 28. David, break it down for us.
All right, I'm gonna start my timer because I talked too long last time. I'm going 2.5 minutes max.
Accountability.
So, first thought, very brutal way to lose. That kick missed. I literally fist pumped. I was like, let's go. Then I was like, wait, why are they all still standing there? I was like, oh, flag. Okay. But then, so I was mad at first, but then I saw the replay and I was like, that was definitely a flag. The defensive tackle literally grabbed the long snapper's like shoulder pads and shoved them into the ground. And someone jumped up and tried to block it, which you're not allowed to do. But so my thoughts from the game, my overarching thought from the game is when you don't force a team to punt and you don't have any like you don't first force a turnover, you're going to lose most of those games. Mainly if you don't force a team to punt. I mean, I could just stop right there. You're just not going to win, and you don't deserve to win. But we still had a multitude of opportunities to win, and Will Lutz missed a field goal. Nix threw an interception in the red zone. J.K. Dobbins had a big run and then spiked the ball and got a delay of a game, and then our tight end grabbed someone's face mask for no reason, and it was just like a comedy of errors. So it's a tough loss, and it's the kind of loss where when we're in December in the wild card race, it's going to be very nice it would have been very nice to have that game against an AFC opponent because the Colts look like they're going to be in the wild card race. And yeah, it's gonna really bite us in the butt. But Bo Nix, Matt, you asked me about my panic meter before the podcast.
Yeah.
It was at a 4 last week after the Titans game. I said that if he played bad again this Sunday, it would be at a 7. He did not play bad. So my panic meter is for Bo Nix specifically is at a 2 right now. I thought he did fine. I thought he played well enough to win. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. By any metric, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 111 passer rating. I don't understand on what planet that is not at least average. But I know there's people on this podcast that vehemently disagree with that, and I'm about to get their perspective because I'm curious. My take on Bo Nix, honestly, is that he's average, right? I think Sean Payton holds his hand a lot. The offense holds his hand a lot. There's a lot of like design things that he gets that make his stats look better. Like last year, 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. That's a good season. But I don't think he's that good right now. I think he's average. I don't think he's great, but I don't think he's horrible like a lot of people think. I think what happened with Bo Nix, I think it's human nature. You make a declaration on something and you want to be right. People like to be right about things. I think pre-draft, people came at Bo Nix with a very specific mindset. They thought very specific things about him. And many people had a very difficult time letting go of those preconceived notions as the season went on last year. And so I think that this year, horrible game week 1 for sure. I think a lot of people were so eager to jump back on that, like, oh, see, I was right all along, blah, blah, blah. When I think the more realistic, measured opinion to have is that he's pretty close to average. But that's just my thoughts. But I want to hear from Matt and Grant specifically. So I'm going to pass it off to Grant first.
Go for it, Grant.
So yeah, Grant, my question for you, because pre-podcast you said he's horrible. Yeah. I want to know what in the Colts game justifies that.
Well, first of all, you're playing the Colts, which granted they won last week, which was a surprise. So maybe they're not as bad as I thought they were. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt there. But then compared to last week, where he had, how many interceptions do you have? 2 or 3?
2.
2 picks and then a fumble, right? He was graded the worst quarterback in the NFL last week. And I take PFF grades lightly because I don't agree with them always. But I will say that he is currently graded 40 out of 40 graded quarterbacks on PFF. So that I take those lightly because I don't agree with them always. PFF is kind of like a toss-up. You can agree with them, sometimes you can't. But he does not make any impressive throws. He makes bad reads. I wish I could link.
Wait, hold on. His throw against the Colts, running left to Troy Franklin, 40 yards down the field, was not an impressive throw.
That's like saying Sam Darnold can run across his body and throw that one too when he was on the Jets. I mean, we can all have a broken clock's right twice a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I
saying,
mean, he can't.
saying not any impressive throws though. I would say that statement.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So
Sure.
he can, but maybe not very often. But
Yes, not often at all, actually, ever.
At all, ever. Okay.
Yeah, he does nothing to impress me, honestly. And then as the Broncos as a whole, the defense is supposed to be like, I don't know, like a top 3 defense the NFL's ever seen before, and they just allowed Daniel Jones to throw for like 400 on their head. So I'm completely out on the Broncos. Huh?
I said with the defense thing, I have no argument there. I was saying the same stuff to myself watching that game.
Yeah. Like I that's why I was so high on the Broncos coming in preseason. It was like Bo Nix just has to do the bare minimum and they'll be a good team. You're asking Bo Nix to be a good quarterback, which he's not, and they're going to miss the playoffs because of it. Like this guy, let's look at this. He went.
This is Bo Nix slander. Like this is horrible.
I mean, it's not Bo Nix
this
slander.
is kind of egregious. Hold on, Grant. You said you take PFF lightly, but then you make that like basically the crux of your entire argument.
Also, no, I take it lightly, but I'm saying if somebody has them last of last through 2 games, there's something to say about that. And there's advanced stats to show it, but I'm not saying like, I don't think he's 40 out of 40 because that's in counting 8 backups that have went in. I don't agree with that. I think he might be 17 to 32, somewhere in that range. But I don't think he's the worst quarterback in the league. But
17 to 32 is
good
a
to
pretty
take
big range. But
it is a big range because I don't want you to feel bad when I say he's the 28th best quarterback in the NFL. That's why I don't want you to
fine. No. I can handle any Bo Nix slander. I can disagree with a lot of it. But real quick with PFF. For week 2, they graded JJ McCarthy higher than Bo Nix. So
I agree. That's what I'm saying.
Any metric that says that week 1 they graded Sam Darnold higher than Josh Allen. So I don't like I take PFF with like the biggest grain of salt ever. But okay, Matt, I want to hear your perspective too because
let me share
real quick because we got to move forward.
Okay.
I just want to share this.
Yeah.
This is Bo Nix. He threw 1 pass completed over 10 yards. Or I guess 2. The 30, this one was a touchdown. Everything else was here.
So that looks like 2 impressive throws to me from someone who told me that.
That one, that was the Franklin one, right?
The green one is the Franklin one. The blue one is the Mims.
Yeah. And so then anything besides that was behind the line of scrimmage or 8 yards. So that's what I'm saying.
Which to me is an average quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 17 to 32. That's average.
It's not.
Is it not?
Low average.
And that's what I was saying. The Broncos could be great if their defense was if their defense was number 1 to 3. The Broncos could be great.
Yeah.
The defense just let Daniel Jones throw for 400 yards. So
let's get another voice in here, Matthew.
Yeah. My quick thoughts. First disclaimer: I didn't watch a second of the game. Besides I saw the
another voice. So we don't want to.
Very important disclaimer.
No.
One quick thing I want to say about PFF. PFF is great when it fits my narrative, and that's the only time it's great.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with that too. Wait, Brett, I want to hear you talk just to make me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Well, Bo Nix is a good quarterback. Like we don't know if he's great yet. He's good. He is. You can't tell me he's less than the 20th best quarterback in the league. Like he's a good quarterback. He's in a good system. But who does he have to throw to? Like what weapons does he have? Right?
Like he threw him 1 pass. He threw Courtland Sutton 1 pass.
His receiving core is not good. Okay.
It's not.
And so he's making Troy Franklin look good. He's got Evan Ingram out there who's like always hurt. Like Cortland Sutton is his number one weapon. Like, come on now. Like, these aren't guys that are just like getting open in space. I know Sean Payton's a good coach, but legitimately, the defense played bad. The Broncos should have won the game. Bo Nix were the only reason they were there on the road. Like, it's
True.
he's not great, but he's good. Like, I think he's probably in the 10 to 14 best quarterback.
Ooh, Brett, I wouldn't go that far. I think he's probably like the 19th best. That's where I would have him personally.
17 to
Grant
32.
literally gasped. He's
Not,
like,
not
10 to 14 is
I
crazy.
thought Grant was gonna pass out.
yeah. But hey,
Yeah,
hey, you know what?
I mean-
you know what? You know what? What I'm really grateful for, the Broncos play the Commanders this year. We play the
Yeah.
Chiefs, obviously,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we play the Cowboys. So there's gonna be some great content on
Hey, we
those.
play all those people too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
okay, just real quick with the quarterback stuff. I mean, Mahomes doesn't look great with no weapons right now, but we know he's great. Jaden hasn't looked great these first 2 games, right? But it feels like the whole national media wants to come at my boy Bo, and I just want to have his back. So that's all I'm gonna say. But let's move on to the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Oh
All right,
man.
we'll go quick. Yeah, feel free to follow that up.
This,
Well,
this is
Matthew,
going to
I'll-
be 10 minutes every single week, by the way, is me talking about how bad Bo Nix is until
Bo
David
Nix
admits
quarterback.
that he's bad and says tank for whatever quarterback he thinks is going to be good. So
No,
we'll do this for
next,
years.
because
if
next
need
year
be.
is not the year to tank for a quarterback, so we can do it the year after.
Yeah.
All right. Matthew,
Time.
Eagles 20, Chiefs 17. Break it down for us.
Yeah. So first off, the offense honestly was about what I expected given the circumstances. They were down wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, wide receiver 5. Just missing 3 of your top receivers is tough. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to explain why I expected that offensive performance. The most troubling thing I think is just the lack of a true running back for the Chiefs. They don't have a guy that has burst and vision. Pacheco, he runs hard, but he is like Stevie Wonder back there, man. He cannot find the holes. Kareem Hunt, he does have vision, but Kareem Hunt is my age, and guys, I'm old now. Chiefs made no investment in running back this offseason, and it's really showing. It's a shame that Brett Veach just continues to say, hey, Patrick, go be Superman on offense and see what happens. Transitioning over to the defense, honestly, I thought they played pretty well. The offense put them in some tough situations. Like right out of halftime, there was that turnover on downs about the 30, 35-yard line, and the Chiefs held them to a long field goal attempt. That's a win right there. One of the touchdowns they gave up was after that interception that was returned to about midfield. It's hard to really get mad at your defense for giving up that touchdown when they've been on the field all day. And I can't remember the exact date, but I think this is the lowest amount of points the Eagles have scored since like 2022. I think I saw some stat like that. So that's pretty insane, given how good their offense is typically considered. My frustration level is actually lower than it was week 1. I didn't really expect to win, like I said, given the offensive circumstances. And this kind of felt to me, and I'm excited to hear what you guys think, but this felt to me more like circumstantial mistakes than actual problems with the team. Last week, sorry, I was thinking that, man, this defense can't guard anyone. The only big completion the Eagles had all game was an arm pass or an arm punt that Jalen Hurts just threw up and Devonta Smith made a play. And Trent McDuffie just lost track of him. That's going to happen. As far as the Eagles are concerned, the tush push. I mean, you guys have all seen the dialogue about it. They ran the tush push. I think it was 12% of their offensive plays. I don't think it's a football play, but I give them credit. They found a way to perfect it. And if they don't call a flag, if they don't throw a flag, they don't throw a flag. But on that note, my issue, I've never been a big proponent to ban it just because I don't like it. I've always said enforce the rules as they're written. Half the time, the center, his head is over the ball where he's hiking it, which is illegal. If it's not the center, the guards are in the neutral zone, which is illegal. And then you guys all saw that touchdown where 2 guards jump off sides and nothing's called. So the NFL has to find a way to officiate this correctly. My prediction is they're going to get called for penalties in future weeks, and it's going to get banned in this next offseason because of this game. I think it was only 2 votes away from getting banned last offseason. I really think seeing that is going to sway it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just real quick on Chiefs big picture, because I feel like this is the topic anytime the Chiefs have a loss is the dynasty over? Mahomes can't be the GOAT anymore.
Anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Or he doesn't have a chance to be the GOAT. Let me rephrase that.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. So I always think it's funny that the NFL has parallels of things that happened. Do you guys remember before this last Super Bowl who the last team the Chiefs lost in the playoffs was? Do you guys remember that by any chance?
Bengals?
Niners?
Bengals 2021 AFC Championship game. So what happened the next year? The Chiefs have a huge rematch in the regular season. It's let's get our revenge. We got to win this game. Chiefs control the game. They have a lead most of the game, actually. Travis Kelce has a red zone turnover. It flips the game. The Bengals win by 3 points. This last Super Bowl, Chiefs obviously lose to the Eagles. Huge rematch this week. Game of the year. Chiefs got to win it. Got to get your revenge. What does Travis Kelce do? He has a red zone turnover and the Eagles win by 3 points. I think it's kind of funny how that works out, the symmetry there. But Brett, you actually touched on this a little bit earlier. You talked about wanting to enjoy Cowboys games, and that's my biggest takeaway right now. You guys will hate me for saying this, but when your team is good, and Aaron, you probably relate to this when you decide to jump on the Patriots bandwagon. Whenever your team has high expectations, there's a burden with that expectations. So 2022, the burden was, okay, the Chiefs just lost to the Bengals, traded away Tyreek Hill. Can Mahomes do anything without Tyreek Hill? The result, they go 14-3. He wins MVP. They win the Super Bowl. The next year, 2023, trying to go back to back. No one's done it in 20 years. This would be so awesome. The regular season was really frustrating. I think they got about 11 wins in the regular season, but they somehow pulled it off and won the Super Bowl. And then last year, trying to go for the illustrious three-peat that's never been done. And the regular season, 15-1 with their starters, make it to the Super Bowl, but then get dominated. And it was just absolutely crushing. During those 3 years, though, I think my fandom flipped somewhere along the way where winning stopped becoming fun and it became more of a relief that they didn't lose. And I'm trying to enjoy that more and try to, losses are going to happen, and really embrace being the fan and enjoying the wins. So yeah, the Chiefs are 0-2. Yeah, I'm a bit frustrated and concerned, but I'm done treating every single game like it's a referendum on legacies and of this dynasty and everything. Do I think the Chiefs are going to be better? Absolutely. If you ask me right now if they're going to make it to the AFC Championship game, my answer would honestly be probably, because that's just what happens. I do think Mahomes is a different beast in the playoffs. But the cracks of this roster are showing. They're aging. They're getting more expensive. And maintaining the type of success they've had is just brutally hard in this league. So yeah, I'm a little frustrated, but I want to go back to enjoying. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts, though. I know I went long there. I had a lot of thoughts. It was a lot to reflect on this loss.
Live, laugh, love, Matthew.
That's
just
right.
The roses.
Get that right. Here.
Enjoy the game. Just live it up with Mr. Swift. Like, life is good, man. It's all right. No, I think
got it better than us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, Matt, Chiefs lose to the Giants. Where's your panic level?
Oh boy, I don't even want to think about that as a possibility.
Russ dropped 4 touchdowns.
If the Chiefs lose to the Giants, my panic meter would be about a 8.8.
Okay. Yeah, because you'd be 0-3 with the Ravens coming to town. So
yeah, so I fully expect the Chiefs to be 4-5 by the bye week. And then honestly, I think they will finish 12-5. I could see that.
Yeah. Ooh,
I don't think they'll drop to 4-5, but I wanted to hit on what you said earlier because I think it's kind of funny. Patrick Mahomes led them in rushing yards.
Yeah, that's the issue.
7 to
Leads
10
the whole
for
team
66 yards.
in rushing yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you said Travis Kelce red zone turnover. I saw in the record book Patrick Mahomes interception.
Well,
So,
That's what
well,
I
I was
said.
going to mention something on that too. Patrick Mahomes threw that too early though.
The ball got
that's
tipped.
pretty
Yeah.
easy back. It
He got
hit
tipped.
Kelce in the chest. He
But
said,
for sure. The last thing I was gonna say. So the tush push, I'm kind of like love and hate it. Yes, I think they're gonna call like those penalties. I think
Yeah.
they're gonna clean that up. But like, if it's like someone finding a play that only they can do and you can't stop, why should they get penalized for it?
That's true.
Because
technically-
Because they're
because it doesn't follow the
offsides.
rules of football. They're cheating.
Yeah.
They're lining up offsides. They're false starting every single time.
Right. Clean that up though. If the team still can't stop it, why should they be banned?
I'm
I
with
agree,
you. That's
but
fine.
the issue lies. Did you see that they were DMCAing, which is like copyright striking that
Yeah.
only play from the end
Yep.
zone view?
And they never take highlights off. of
They've
Twitter.
never taken videos down before of like people recording from the game, right?
Right.
The only play that they copyright strike on Twitter, it was like a huge thing, was like the overhead view of them jumping off sides this week.
Dang.
Oh, dang.
I did
Crazy.
not know that.
I didn't know that either.
I should tag a couple tweets in here, but there was
Oh,
like
I got them for you.
DMCA
Grant.
like over 50 videos of people recording them jumping off sides or false starting or lining up in the neutral zone. So yeah, I think that they're going to press hard. They already did against the Chargers yesterday.
They made him.
So then I think they're going to make it a clear thing, especially against the Eagles. They're going to penalize them, and then that play is going to be a normal QB sneak because it hasn't been a normal QB sneak. You don't have as much leverage as you do the tush. The tush push is just illegal. That's why they want to ban it, and so you don't have to enforce somebody pushing somebody across the line. But they're just cheating. I play them twice a year, so and so does Brett. So I'm not sure how mad he is, but they just cheat, and that's all it is. And they get away with it. And if I was an Eagles fan, I'd be like, "Suck it up. We've gotten away with it." But it is what it is.
For sure.
Yep. All right, boys. We had 3 games left after this. We're gonna go rapid fire for these. All kind of lame games, if I'm being honest. But Sunday night game, Falcons, except the Bucks one. But Falcons, Vikings, Falcons 22, Vikings 6. Quick thoughts on this.
One sentence, waste of time.
Field goal. Next.
JJ McCarthy bust.
No comment.
Baby game.
You're so bad.
All
All
right.
right, let's go to Monday Night
Next.
Football.
I like it. Bucks 20, Texans 19.
Team
Good
draft.
backdoor cover by the
Sunday
Texans.
Nah, that was
By the backdoor cover by the Bucks.
I like when Baker got hurt, but then stood up and had to start talking trash.
Oh.
Classic.
Oh yeah, because Gardner Johnson was jawing at him. He was like, yeah. But do you guys think CJ Stroud has like regressed or something, or is it just
Yes.
I was talking with with Devin, one of my other friends.
Shout out Devin.
I see he looks not like rookie CJ Stroud, and over the year, I don't want to say he's not good because he's good, but I don't know. I think something's going on with him, but yeah, he
You
looks
know
up,
what it
that's
is?
up and downs.
It's after he tried to big brother Caleb Williams.
Oh,
Last year.
yeah.
He hasn't been the same.
Yeah, post game handshake. He was giving them like all this.
You
advice
got
and
it,
everything.
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
CJ, you're a second year player.
He was trying to coach him up. Yeah.
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 And
I'd
Buka,
love to see it.
But hey, I mean, honestly, it's 2 impressive wins for the Bucks to start the year. 2 road games, 2 wins, and Baker. I mean, he's like unconventional, but I just love the fire that he plays with.
He's a dog. I feel like
Yeah.
he just like always bring his team back in the game. So love Baker. All right, last one. Chargers 20, Raiders 9.
that was kind of a boring game, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
went to
glad
bed
that
at
football
halftime,
was till
so-
12
I don't know.
Monday night though.
Yeah, I had to work in the morning. I cut that off at halftime too. Somebody got to watch these kids too. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, I'm not staying up to midnight watching Geno.
it was boring and yeah.
I'm in.
I was doing homework the whole time, and I was watching them play, and I was like, typically when I'm watching a game while I'm doing homework, I get less homework done. This is the first time ever in since I've been in college, the last 2 years, 2.5 years, where I'm like, I got more homework done than I did watching the game, which says a lot. I've
Gino's
watched some
like-
bad primetime games where I'm trying to do homework.
Gino's like the lo-fi music that just you get in a zone and you're just like knocked stuff out.
It's the new Beethoven or whatever.
That's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll say from this
Lo-fi
game,
music.
Keenan Allen is like turning back the clock.
Oh,
all.
yeah, I mean, yeah, the Chargers, Keenan Allen's just different. He
Yeah.
puts
That
feeling
was
on
my
it.
thing that I also wanted to show back is that Justin Herbert. We want to say I mean, that guy has no weapons. He's throwing to Quentin Johnson, made that guy look amazing the last 2 weeks.
Oh,
He has Lad McConkey. That's better than anybody the Broncos have.
A white guy, Julian
Yes,
Edelman.
a white guy.
No.
Wes Welker. Hold on.
I
who's
won't-
the good wide
I won't
receiver?
let you get away with
David, do
Wes
that for your
Welker is
team draft next week, not right now.
What?
white
Best West white.
Oh,
wide
yeah.
receivers.
No,
Wes
that's
Welker.
Dan
good one,
Manola.
Wes Cracker. Yeah, no, I'm not letting.
No,
you get away with it.
Herbert's got weapons. I think better than Knicks, but we'll not start that up again. I think the Chargers are legit
They
good.
are. And I mean,
Defense
honestly,
line around.
their defense gets way more out of like the players that they have. Like they're
Yeah.
like more with less defense. Because Mac like broke his arm in half. I'm pretty sure he's going to be out for a while. And they played really well the whole game. So their defensive
Yeah.
coordinator, I think, is going to get hired as a head coach pretty soon. Minter.
Harbaugh's a culture changer.
He is.
All right. That was segment one. Just like last week, we promised the next four segments are going to be.
Next
a lot
week
quicker.
will be the week.
Hey, we love ball. Well, what can you say?
do.
Just guys being dudes talking ball. So we're gonna go on to segment number 2. David, I'm gonna kick it to you. Give us an update on how we did last week.
All right, gentlemen, here is the update. So we'll go week 2. Here we are. So 9-7 last week. That was myself and Brett. Matt went 7-9. Grant went 10-6. Aaron 12-4. So major shout out to Aaron. He was in last place. Now he's in second place. I think the best picks of the week. Let me see if there's anybody that was the only one to get a game right. Aaron with the Bengals. You lucked into that one, I would say, with
So
some bad coaching. But
yeah.
hey, you know,
Wasn't
a
that-
win is a win, Aaron. I had a brutal stretch in the afternoon there. I didn't get any in the late afternoon window, which hurt for sure. The Broncos should have covered that, but we didn't. Let me see.
Real ball knowers know that they were never covering that.
All right. I'm
Okay,
gonna
didn't
skim over
Aaron
that.
pick Jacksonville to cover as his parlay pick though?
Yes, he did. So Aaron was a winner. either
Okay,
way.
yeah, we can't have
Aaron?
overlapping. What are we doing? This guy's cheating.
My
Yeah, let's
apologies.
see. So we should take a game off because he
Covering
ruined
all
the
your
parlay.
We
bases.
should. Yeah, we honestly should. It's like Aaron,
We should.
why didn't you pick this?
I actually was afraid anyone
Ball nowhere.
someone was going to say that.
That's something we have to double check. If they put it down in here, then you can't take the other team to cover.
Oh, come on.
I fully support that.
Yeah.
That's being
That's
stamped in the law.
crazy. I didn't even know.
No
That's
one.
crazy.
When Aaron's guilty, he does this. He puts up a finger. It's like-
Here comes the craziest explanation you've ever heard when he does that.
All right, team draft. We don't need to talk about mine. Let's talk about the good stuff. All right. So Brett, Grant, Aaron, Matt, you all are at 6 wins. You guys are doing great. Very tight race. All right. So last year, the big question was how in the world did we let Matt get the Bills at the end of the second round? Now it's looking like the Packers with Brett is going to be this year's version of that because the Packers, like we said, look like the best team in the league. We all had 2 chances to get them, and we passed both times. So
This was before the Micah trade, I will add.
it's true. It's true. Yeah, that's a
That
very
makes a
important
difference.
disclaimer. Brett
I
stopped
deserve
3.
the Packers for the record. With all the pain that I have to deal with,
That's
it's right for me to have the Packers.
okay. Fair enough. fair
Wait,
enough.
Brett, what pain do you have to deal with?
Micah.
Was he Micah?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's painful, but it's not as much pain as I'm in with my horrible team draft. But yeah, Brett's top 3 I think is the best. Ravens, Packers, Chargers. It looks very good right now. Mine, I mean, the one time I decided to pick the Chiefs, they decided to get CTE and just don't remember how to play football
It's
anymore.
your fault. That makes sense.
First
Yeah,
time in
so-
like 10 years they start 0-2, right?
Right? Yeah. That's just the things that happen to me. So the Broncos, yeah, win. The Cardinals, 2 fake wins. The Bears, worst pick of the draft. I kick myself for that every day. The Texans, don't know what to do. So yeah, I mean, unless some things really turn around for me, or if the Chiefs get hot and win the Super Bowl, that might be my only path to any type of good
Yeah.
things happening to me with the team.
Chiefs fan, David. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Okay.
got to root for my Chiefs, man.
That's
Are we
right.
throwing money into this? What's the win for this? Just
Yeah.
bragging rights?
No, it was last year. I think we did. Everybody
20.
sends the winner $25. So
Okay.
it's
$100 to
Yeah.
me.
So this
Okay.
year we'll leave it like that. Next year we can raise it to something else when I have a better chance to be the
Yeah.
winner.
Loser
So
Those
shaves your
listening
head.
at home,
Yeah.
25 is our units, and so really it's 25,000 a piece.
That's right.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah.
all right. Well,
I
I'm about to log off, guys. I think I'm getting some bad internet connection. All right. Parlay tracker. We did not hit again this week, unfortunately. Chiefs money line. That was mine. I'm sorry. Safe slip. Brett, 2 for 2 on his picks with a safe slip. Aaron, the opposite of 2 for 2. It's a more gentle way to say that.
Don't worry. Week 17, Aaron's hitting though. I promise
Oh,
you.
yeah. Yeah, week 17.
And he's gonna
Aaron's
think he's
hitting.
coming in hot the next
Yeah.
year, and then we're just gonna be in the same. It's the same rotation.
Yeah, Colts, Broncos under looked like the surest bet out of all of these, and then of course,
Oh yeah, I mean, I texted. I was like, if I was glad the Jags didn't cover because I was so confident in our group chat. I was like, fellas, Indiana, Denver, that game's gonna have 19 points. Like this is
Yeah.
sweat free, and I think they hit the over in the first half. Like
yeah,
it was.
no, it was we were like right
I was
at
like-
it.
I was like,
Hey.
I am so glad that everybody else missed because I would have felt.
Grant, you underestimated what's Daniel Jones's new nickname?
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. There we go.
Yeah.
That's an elite nickname, honestly. And
I
then Matt, of course-
overestimated the Broncos defense and Bo Nix.
Me too. But real quick on the Broncos, Dre Greenlaw coming back next week. So hey, we'll see how that goes. All right. Matt went 2 for 2 as well. Shout out to Matt. So Matt and Brett know what they're doing with the safe slip.
Oh, no
The rest of
worries.
us don't. All right, me and Aaron are 0 for 2 for our Hail Marys. Yeah, that Rashad Bateman. You know, I said that I had a premonition in a dream, but that's back when I was still on those codeine pain pills. So I cannot
yeah, that's true.
for any of that. You know, my brain wasn't firing on all cylinders. I don't know why I picked that. But actually, you know what? I will say
He had a
Lamar
good
threw
game.
a touchdown. No, Lamar threw a touchdown to every random Ravens receiver except for Rashad Bateman. It was guys I'd never heard of. Tylan Wallace. I was like, really? But yeah, Brett, great call on the Lions over. Hopefully we do better this week. And that's all I have.
We're gonna have to audit Aaron's picks from now on. He's 0 for 4.
100%.
That's
Yeah, he has to get
No.
on.
Hey, I'm hitting this week. Yeah, watch.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
Have
see,
some good
Aaron.
I will be watching. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
All right, next segment, cover 3. We normally do 3 picks of the week, but let's just do 1. Give me 1 pick that you feel like is your lock. This is my mortal lock. I
have
love
mine.
this. Your 1 pick of the week. David, you have yours. We'll
Go
start
for
with
it, David.
All right. As I'm talking, y'all be thinking about yours. All right, mine, Buccaneers to cover that 6.5.
Love it.
Justin Fields is in the concussion protocol, and the Jets last week didn't look good even when he was playing. This is the Buccaneers home opener, so I think that they're going to be really fired up, ready to go 2-0. Crowd's going to be really hyped. I think this game is going to get out of hand pretty quickly. I think the Buccaneers are going to win like 33-13 or something like that. I think this is going to be a blowout. So yeah, my lock of the week is Buccaneers minus 6.5.
Yeah, that was one I wrote down. The one I'm gonna go with though is Dallas to cover as an underdog, the 1.5 against the Bears. The Bears are out their top cornerback, and I think Dak is just gonna light them up. I don't care that they're the road team. I think Dak is gonna light them up this week and win outright.
bet the over.
Yep.
Yeah, we were talking about this line earlier.
Stay tuned.
It makes no sense. It's like
Yeah.
it makes no sense that it's like I have to bet the Bears.
Yeah.
I have to bet the Bears.
It's a rat line.
It is.
Yeah.
You know,
That makes zero
kind of fishy.
sense.
Like they're going to do something sketchy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the Bears are going to win by 40 or something.
Yeah.
Like this makes no sense at all.
It's when you don't go with your head there. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like,
it's
there's
like
something
I have to
fishy
go
here.
with. Yeah, I don't get it, but whatever.
Yeah. Grant, what's your pick though?
I was gonna go Cowboys, even though I just said I have to go Bears. But
Yeah.
heart says Cowboys. Mine,
Yeah.
like everything tells me to go Cowboys, but
Yeah.
I really like the Texans. Texans here. I wanted to go Washington because the Raiders didn't like impress me in the slightest, but Jaden might be in a brace or not play at all, so I'm kind of staying away for that game from now. But yeah, I think Houston just routs the Jags like
Yeah.
I think that's a get right game. Their defense sucks. Nico has 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I think that's a routing for the Texans, even away. I think they are, right? Yeah, they're away. But
Aaron, what you got?
San Francisco against Arizona. I think San Francisco is going to beat them, honestly, by at least a touchdown, maybe more.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But I think their defense is too good for.
Wait, real quick. The Cardinals are favored on the road with the 49ers.
Yes.
It's
Wow,
not
that-
Mac
bad.
Jones.
The
I-
Mac Jones effect. Yeah.
yeah, dang.
Yeah, that game is like a no. That's a stay away game for me.
Totally. I was about to say the same thing. Stay
That's
away.
a stay away. Like I don't trust the Cardinals and I don't trust Mac Jones. That line makes no sense. Throw
Yeah.
up line is what I
Boys,
like.
I love the Titans to cover +3.5 versus the Colts.
What?
I think that the
Hey.
Colts this year are the Saints last year.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
was
look at
thinking-
and we're
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh, they started 2-0 and Indiana Jones. Like,
Yep.
no, I think the Colts are trash. Daniel Jones is gonna come back to earth. And I think the Titans are just gonna get better and better. And at the end of the year, everyone's gonna be like, Cam Ward, like, watch out. And like when we do our preseason pod next year, everyone's gonna be talking about Cam Ward. And I think that starts now.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Love it.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
hate it.
Quick side note, I just checked and the Niners are favored 1.5. So
Okay. That's my
maybe
bad.
that changed really fast, but yeah, because I was like, wait, what?
We will get that updated.
Okay.
Fire Matthew.
No. Matthew needs to be,
Oh, Matthew's
needs to
the
be
goat.
promoted, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
He's carrying us on the socials. Everyone give us a like and subscribe.
Yeah. Light us up.
All right. Now I think this is what most fun part of the pod.
Draft of the week. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Draft of the week. David, are you running this week or is it Matt?
No, it's Matt.
Me.
I've been doing mock drafts for every possibility that could possibly happen. I've done millions of mock drafts. I'm ready for anything.
Oh, Lee, I hope you have time to hang out with your kids.
yeah,
On that
yeah, for sure.
note,
He doesn't.
speaking of kids, the draft of the week this week is NFL players you would trust to babysit your kids. Some of us have kids, some of us will have kids soon. And yeah, so and keep in mind your wives will probably they might not watch this, but they'll at least see the graphic. So Grant, I don't want to see OJ Simpson on your
No OJ Simpson.
No Joe
Tyreek
Mixon,
Hill, no
no
Deshaun
Ray
Watson.
Rice,
yeah.
no Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
I think those are blacklisted.
We're doing current. Is this current?
No pun intended, right, Grant?
Current. Yeah. And I vote we do draft order based on the record last week. So that would be Aaron number 1, Grant number 2.
I got second.
Yeah, David and Brett. I don't know. You guys have the same record last week and overall record.
You can
So
go first, David.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. I was
then
man,
we'll
I was
snake
beating
back.
so fast.
Oh,
Yeah.
I win. I think I got this in the bag.
all
Tone
right.
looks like
I think I do.
All right. Well, I'm on the clock then, right?
Yes.
You are.
So, I mean, just off the top of my head, seems like a great guy. I don't know if he has kids, but I'm going George Kittle.
Okay.
Good pick.
I like it. Fun guy. You know, he'd keep your kids. He'd probably wear them out.
That's an uncle pick though. If
Yeah.
it was an uncle draft, I'm down for that. Dad
Oh, yeah.
pick though.
Yeah.
Uncle pick, I'm down for Kittle. 1-1 Kittle is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a little too unpredictable for me.
He is, yeah, he's
yeah.
a
A
little
little
crazy.
too much CTE, a little much at the line, little head damage. Yeah.
But Grant, you are on the clock, my friend.
Kirk Cousins.
That was
Great
my
Watching
pick.
my children's all day.
Kirko
That's-
Chains. Great pick.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Self-explanatory.
Yeah.
All right, back to the drawing board for me. Kirk Cousins is a good pick. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Russell Wilson. He seems responsible. I know he's a little corny and stuff, but I feel like that's a pretty dad trait. He has kids of his own, which is important.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Russ.
Didn't he also adopt Sierra's kids or something
did.
like that too?
Yeah, he's raising
Straight
the
up
kid
man.
that future like isn't stepping up to race. So
Yeah.
he
A
gets
good
points.
good
He's
Christian
follow
man with
stepped
values
up.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll go
exactly,
Russ.
Grant.
Oh, that stepped up.
That's
right.
This is tough. I feel like it's only current active player. It'd be easy.
Yeah.
Philip Rivers would be the.
Oh, yeah.
Be a great one. Yeah, he's got like 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. And I get two, don't I? Shoot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Matt Stafford,
Mm.
and just because I think like I'm thinking of like older guys in the league that actually have a track record of having kids. Doesn't Matt Stafford have like three girls?
Sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Um, I think it's just like a good, hearty offensive lineman.
That's what I was thinking too. There was or a kicker or something.
You got like Andrew Whitworth or something.
Yeah.
We're only
But
doing current too.
Yeah.
yeah, only
Yeah,
current.
no, it's tough, dude. These guys have shorter careers, so they have all the kids
Yeah.
after.
I wanted to go Kelsey so bad on the way back, but I need to change now.
Yeah, I'll go Patrick Mahomes as my second one.
It's a good pick. Yeah, you got to pick someone who has kids.
I think he's done a good job, like being a good parent, and he's in the limelight, and he kind of reminds me of like Steph Curry as the dad. I feel like they'd be similar.
And this is NFL only, right? So I can't.
NFL only. Don't say Jokic.
I won't. All right. I think I'm gonna go with Marcus Mariota.
Okay.
He's just a nice
Quarterback.
guy. I don't know if y'all watch that quarterback show,
Yeah.
but he has kids. He's just a good-hearted. He's a backup quarterback, so I think taking care of kids and being a dad, I think that's a pretty like selfless. You don't get a lot of praise. You're kind of in the background a lot. So backup quarterback, I think is the right mindset for that. So yeah, I'm go Mariota for my second pick.
Hey. Grant, back over to you.
Me? I'm gonna go
Yep.
Jaden Daniels.
I guess does his mom get to come with him? Yeah, there you go.
Yes, because that you getting grandma to pull up too.
Yes.
So his mom's gonna show up with Jaden Daniels, and he's gonna teach him how to be a great dad, and it's gonna be a great time. And I'll be there too because I want to hang out with Jaden. So it'll be I won't really need him babysit because I just want to be in the presence of Jaden Daniels. It's kind
Fair
of
enough.
Grant's
Standard.
default is like when in doubt, Jaden Daniels.
Yes. Jane Daniels. Jane Daniels. Yeah. Aaron, wrap us up here.
No, I was thinking about Tyreek Hill. He has a lot of them, but I'm not going him. I'm going Jared Goff.
Okay, Jared Goff.
Jared Goff.
Tell
He's
me
older.
why.
He's older. He has, I believe, he has a kid. I think he has one kid.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why.
Okay, there you go.
Who
He has
did
one kid.
as
What?
we think about it
Seems like a
more,
responsible guy, though. Brett, you actually took my second one, Patrick Mahomes, but so I was scrambling there for a second.
Yeah, we went a quarterback heavy here. I'd say I think David would be my pick. I think that Mariota, he is so good with kids that he literally quit the Falcons when he had a kid. If you guys watched quarterback, right
Yeah.
after he got benched, he also had a kid and pretty much quit the team. So he would lay down his job for your kid. Some of the notable ones I think you guys missed on. Obviously, I had time to think about it, picking the topic. Although I don't think he has kids, I think Jalen Hurts is just so calm, cool, and collected that he would just stay like with you got like 5 kids running around, he would stay calm with them. And then the last one would be pick any offensive lineman. They will not any offensive lineman. Pick a lot of offensive linemen, especially like a left guard. I'm thinking Joe Tooney, actually. Yeah.
Discipline.
Yeah, not the one who smacked the guy. Who
Bro,
was that? He got benched after one series. That was hilarious.
That made me cry laughing because Daboll benched him, and the offensive lineman was like trying to fight him.
Yeah. So maybe my take of any offensive lineman is bad, but I just think of that whole protector. They would protect your kid and make sure they're safe. But yeah.
There's just not enough infamous ones that are like would make the list.
That
Like
come
I
to the
would
top
go
of
Jason
your head.
Kelsey.
There's Tunsil on the Commanders. He dropped in the draft.
Yeah,
He posted a picture of
right.
himself with a bong.
I mean, he would be relaxed around your kids. That's good.
true. He'd be very relaxed.
Yeah.
so 2 special shout outs. Was it like Antonio Cromartie that just couldn't stop having kids?
Yeah,
Yes.
he had like 2 vasectomies and he had kids afterwards.
Yeah, strong swimmers, my guy.
Yeah,
Jeez.
man.
And then other one, this is like the real answer as I thought about it. I feel like Vita Vea would be a good dad. I don't have any like actual like
True.
hard evidence of that, but I could just see him like, big like Hawaiian or Samoan family, and he's just like playing the ukulele, and his like kids are
Yeah.
happy. He's
That's
got
true. Him, Sewell on the Lions too.
yeah,
All those,
yeah.
like Polynesian guys,
Yeah.
they seem very family oriented.
Yeah. And then the obvious one, Grant touched on it. He's retired now, but Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey would
Yeah.
be good.
That's the first guy I thought of too.
Yeah, I would have went Kelsey 1-1 if I could.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that was the draft of the week.
Great draft,
Get
man.
ready, get ready to
draft.
vote for your favorite draft picks there.
Heck yeah. All right, boys, we're on to last segment of the week. The parlays of the week. Aaron, I think we should hear yours first.
Where I shine. Okay, y'all can completely tell me no.
For the safe slip. So give us the safe slip first.
Well, yeah, I know, but as we know, this is where I kind of struggle.
Yeah.
But I like me a Pats money line against Pittsburgh.
No. Next.
Yeah, no.
Try again.
Dang it, really?
I think
That's
we
not
try to
very
avoid
safe.
our teams for biases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
that-
you
I
can't
don't
pick
even
your own
bet my
team.
well, I do bet my team a lot, but I will never bet it in the pod because that's not fair.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
I mean, I could. Okay, just because I want to get one right. Now the odds are crazy. Green Bay money line.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very safe.
That's
What are
very
the odds?
safe.
12.5-point favorites. I mean, what's the point?
Minus 700.
I mean, we're
They're
just
gonna find a
getting
way
one
to
on board,
lose.
and we'll get like $7 each.
Hey, units.
Yeah,
I feel like it has to be. I feel like we need to have it where it's like -3, 250, 350 range.
Oh, okay. I could do one even better.
If y'all agree, I don't want to be dictator here, but I feel like taking the
I like-
Packers money line is crazy.
All right, cool. I'm gonna stick with money lines though, but I'm gonna go Bucks money line. It's -310.
that was
I
mine.
have -275. I like that. That's fine.
I like it. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool with me.
My bad.
Gibson, let's have you go next.
All right, safe pick. I'm down to 2. I'm open to being talked into or out of either one. Both are Cowboy centric, Brett. So I'll trust you. But the over in that Cowboys Bears game, I think it's set at 49.5. It's a little high of a number. But like I mentioned earlier, the Bears top corner is down for the year. And I think that's going to be a 35-28 game.
Yeah, I like it. Cowboys aren't stopping anyone anyways.
Yeah. So the other one was just Dak over 230 passing. So whatever you guys think is better odds, safer.
I like the Dak play better.
Yeah.
They play.
That was my first pick.
Yeah, that's good with me. For mine, how do you guys feel about Texans money line against the Jaguars?
Right now they're underdogs. Just by the way,
I know. That's why I said that. I saw it's +100.
I mean, we should take the spread though. If we're doing safe. Let's take the spread.
You get a point.
You get a point.
Take the point.
So,
Take the point and a
all
half.
right. So Texans +1.5 then is mine.
I think I'm the only one. I guess Matthew did too. That picked Jacksonville in that. I'm fine with it though. That's cool.
That's fine by me. Is 1.5 is the spread you said?
Grant, what you got? I'll do mine last.
I wanted to go Texans bad. If you have yours, you can hit me. I'm trying to look right now. I wanted to go Texans and Dallas. Wait, did somebody take Dallas yet?
No. But do we want to have
Oh yeah, Dak's passing yards.
Dak over and Dallas money line? I mean, they go together.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, Grant, do it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll take Dallas to cover. Point and a half.
Okay.
That over's too high. I want to take the over, but it's at 50. I don't think that's too sketchy.
It went up.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. I like it. The odds this week are not going to be as high, but let's see one go through the hoop.
Yeah.
I got mine. I got an alternate line. I think it was like -160. Tennessee +6.5.
Okay.
Cool with me. I'm slightly worried that the Colts are actually good, but 6.5 is a good enough. Like,
And Tennessee's at
That's
home
my
too.
worry too.
I like
I
that.
think they're pretty good.
Not worried at all. I'll eat my words if I'm wrong, but I don't think they're good.
Somebody
Yeah.
clip this, please.
It's great. All right. That is the safe one. So check out the socials. We'll have that there. Mr. Matthew's been the man on that. All right, Hail Mary pick. Let's do the same order. Aaron, what you got? It's got the finger up. Uh-oh.
I wrote 2 down, but
Dolphins money line.
I don't know if y'all are gonna like either one of them. Okay. Jackson Smith and the Jigba.
Careful.
Anytime touchdown.
Careful.
Time out there. What was the name?
Say it again.
That's plus 110.
What was his name?
JSN.
There you go.
That's plus 110 anytime touchdown. My second one was Daniel Jones, 2+ passing touchdowns.
I like that one.
2+, so we need to hit 3.
No, 2.
No, 2 or more.
2 or more.
I hate
1.5 is the line.
the Danny Dimes.
2+. I don't know how. I'm
I
used
think
to the
it's
half
2
point.
or more. I'm pretty
So
sure.
if he just throws 2, yeah, so 1.5. Okay. Essentially, over 1.5.
My vote is the first one.
Because then we're going against the
First one
safe
better,
pick
too.
of them not covering.
Exactly.
Daniel Jones has a higher. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Then yeah, or basically balancing them out if we do that.
We could do JSN
All right.
or.
I like JSN. I think that's pretty good.
Who do they play?
Saints.
Saints, yeah, it's not bad.
And then we're just doing anytime touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
He hasn't scored, has he? He's
No,
just got
yeah.
like 100 yards a game.
Yeah,
He
no,
just can't score.
That's
But
why I
he's
like
doing
it.
it.
He'll get one in the hoop.
Yeah.
All right, Gibson.
Yeah. So I have 2 again, open to being talked into either one. First one's Puka Nakua, anytime touchdown. I think it was plus 150 when I saw this morning. And then George Pickens over 80 yards receiving. I didn't find odds on that, but I like
the
that line.
Pickens one.
like Pickens better.
Oh, yeah, personally.
I wanted to go Pickens touchdown, but I can find another one.
Well, if I do yards and you do touchdown, why not double dip, right?
I like a touchdown. I always like taking touchdowns over yards, though. You go go whatever you want, and I'll find a different one. If you want to go Pickens, I'll go something else.
Brett, do you like that yards line, or should I go touchdown on Pickens?
I don't.
Yard.
Puka was like last week was like a fluke that he scored.
Yeah, it was like a running play on 4th down.
Yeah, it was a fluke that he scored a touchdown there. So I'm fine with you. If you wanted to go George Pickens over on receiving, I'm fine with that. I could find something else real quick.
I'll do 80 receiving. I couldn't find the exact over under, but I thought it would be around like 50 or 60. So I wanted to juice it up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like 2 big passes, basically. The tough part is he only catches like 3 a game, but
Yeah.
one of them is usually long. I like it.
Cool.
David, what you got?
I want to go Mike Evans anytime touchdown. He hasn't scored yet this year. It's our home opener. I feel like Baker's gonna get him one.
Yeah, it feels like,
I
he's
like
due.
it.
Yeah.
Cool. Grant, you got one?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go a Quentin Johnson touchdown against the Broncos because apparently they're bad at football. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Well, Surtain won't be on Johnson, will he? Well, no, he will.
They'll
'cause
flip
he'll
off.
be
He just
outside
stays on the
too.
left side. So
Sometimes he will. He'll Allen McConkey. He'll
yeah,
guard everybody.
he'll flip. But I Quentin Johnson's been solid, and so I think he'll keep it up.
Surtain could be hurt too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, his
It's
ankle.
true. And I don't like white chocolate as much as I did last year. So
Do you want to trade him to me in fantasy?
sure.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna go
Give you my first round pick.
similar as last week. I'm gonna go Minnesota over 26.5 points.
With Wentz?
Ooh,
What?
Carson
Brett,
Wentz
starting.
is starting.
Just saying, the Broncos playing Wentz that last game with the Chiefs, I think he's done.
So hand up, it's news to me that Wentz is playing.
Yeah,
Wentz is
Carson Wentz is playing.
What-
There's like 3 starters who are missing next week.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Vikings Bengals is the battle of the backups. It's Brown.
Backup bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
so-
horrible. It's like a really bad game. I wouldn't suggest that.
Yeah, I agree now. Thank you. What
liked it with
what happened
McCarthy.
to McCarthy? Is he hurt or they just
Ankle.
Okay, honestly, I think they're kind of keeping him out because their offensive line's so horrible and they don't want to like crash his confidence.
Yeah.
He's just little dinged up, which
Yeah.
who isn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's like slightly hurt, but if it was a playoff game, he's playing. You
For
know,
sure.
yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what
Or like later in the regular season, like a big
yeah,
game.
like where they need a win, and this is their guy. But right now, they're like, yeah, I don't want to. He played horribly. He's a little hurt. Let's throw in Carson Wentz.
Yeah, the O line is awful.
Last time Carson Wentz started, he played for the Commanders, and
No, he started last game of the
it
year
was
for the
week 18,
Chiefs.
Chiefs Broncos last year.
yeah, but a real game, like
yeah.
an actual where he
One
was
that mattered.
named the starter for a real football team.
Yeah.
He did not score over like 14 points. So
All right, I'm gonna go. He's been duck hunting. I'm gonna go. Falcons. Okay, I'm gonna go Bijan against the Cardinals rush defense. The lines aren't out quite yet for that, but I'm gonna go just over 100 yards for Bijan.
Okay.
rushing.
Wait, you said Bijan against the Cardinals rush defense? The Panthers.
The Panthers, yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Sounds good to me.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Guys, hey, we getting both of these. This sounds perfect.
what did I pick?
If I go 0 for 6 this week, I'm gonna be sick. I really am.
I kind of like if we don't hit it, I want you to go over 6.
Yeah.
Just for the bit. For the content, boys.
Totally. If we can get to like week 7 and you're like 0 for 14, this would be electric, Aaron.
Yeah.
It would.
I will feel bad for you at that point, though.
All right, gentlemen. Fun times as always. Thank you everyone for listening. And like and subscribe. And see you guys later. Have a good week watching ball.
Cover 5 out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I like that. We should make that a